Hey everyone, this is your host Nakaichi of Centaku Media. Thank you for tuning in on our special impromptu stream of Final Fantasy XIV. I appreciate you joining in tonight. It is Sunday, the 23rd of June, 2024, and it is so hot right now. Just no, absolutely not. But we're gonna cool off before we head to the beach with our preparations for the latest, or rather upcoming expansion pack in the Final Fantasy XIV franchise, Dawntrail. So I am excited that you'll be joining us for that. And let me make sure everything is running as intended. So if you'll excuse me for like 5 seconds. Okay, so I might be having some technical difficulties again, but it looks like it's cleared up, surprisingly. And it all comes back down to OBS, looks like it. Because before I switch over to y'all to speak to y'all, my character was being sluggish again as I move around just to try to, just move. Try to get on with my life, right? And it just wouldn't budge. So what I did, I had to basically close out my windowed preview mode, which apparently wasn't a problem before, but at that one point in time it was. But let me do something real quick, actually. Let me do one little thing. Maybe it will clear up if I bring it back, like if I close it and then bring it back. Okay, so apparently it's cleared up because of that. So yeah, just bear with us. We are still doing some trial and error troubleshooting and whatnot with the setup we have for Final Fantasy XIV. So I'm playing on PC, and apparently PC, at least my PC, has seen better days, I guess. But it's not quite. It's never say die. I've been saying that a lot lately, and actually really like that. So yeah, looks like everything's cleared up. So it's just a mild manner of setting everything where appropriate. So yeah, but anyway, yes, we're gonna play Final Fantasy XIV tonight, and if you missed it, we did play on Friday, right? Yes, so we did do a stream on Friday of Final Fantasy XIV where we finally cleared the last. I'm really hoping it's the last trial of the expansion. There is one trial, but that's the whole Hildebrand line of quests, which unfortunately we won't be able to get to. I mean, we could do it now if we wanted to, but it's just more time, so we would have to sacrifice Yakuza to get in on Final Fantasy XIV pre-Dawntrail, but I'm probably good for that for at least this upcoming week because early access begins on Friday. So what we're going to do, actually, while I talk to y'all, let's go ahead and move over to the game so that way y'all can see my Warrior of Light, and we're going to get prepared for continuing our next quest. Hold on. Okay, I gotta make sure things all set up. Yeah, and we can still move freely. For the most part, if I have to move my preview thing. I think that's what I have to do. Because apparently if you use preview mode in OBS, it just sucks the life out of your thing, but it looks like we're good. I don't know why that matters, but it does. Okay. Alright, so we're a lot better now. Okay. So yeah, this is Nakaichi Epion again. Say hello. Here, let me wave to y'all. So what we're going to do tonight, we're playing through some more of 6.5, and we have done 5 quests total so far. And so our next one is Reunited at Last. I had to move, as where we last left off. I stayed at the, I had originally stayed at the, whatchamacallit, the Drowning Brand on the moon, but I came back, because I actually did play a little bit today, for like 45 minutes, so I can get the last of the gear I need to get through, to get the right items needed to get into the first Dawntrail area. One moment. Okay. All right. Let's make sure everything's good. But yeah, so we're at 6:30 right now. So let me pull up my gear. So we have 6:30 now. And yes, if there are, wait, what is it called? Gear snobs. Apparently that is a thing. I had to look it up again just to make sure I'm right. So back during the era of World of Warcraft or WoW or whatever, there would be gear snobs because they examine you and it says, oh, you have this gear, why you have all greens, you need all blues or purps. And I'm like, bruh, give me a break. So a lot of these players, they definitely frown upon casuals because I think I put in a lot of effort at the time, but probably not on the level of some of these people because I was in a guild in a while, and in the end I didn't really care for them because there was some drama that happened, and me being the casual player that I was, there wasn't a whole lot going on for just helping each other out. They were just all worried about themselves. And long story short, hold on, what happened? Okay. Oh shoot, I thought I turned that off. But anyway, so there was an instance when we had okay, I'll start from the beginning. I don't think we're waiting for any dungeons, so I'm gonna just sit here. Hey, actually, hold on. Yeah, let me do this. Let's do this. So we got a story to tell. So, and apparently I'm still lagging a little bit with the input bullshit. Hold on. And that's not what I meant to do. Or did I? Okay. Alright. That's what I meant to do. I meant to do this. And we got Lulu to listening in on the story. Alright, so the story time is back during the days of WoW. I was in a guild, which actually a fellow viewer, I'm not gonna give him a name, I'm not gonna call him out directly, but there was a viewer that comes in sometimes. I've known them since that day, and this was again WoW, but this was like in 2007, 2008, so that's how long ago I've known this viewer. But they've come in sometimes and watch my stream. But yeah, they were in this guild in WoW, and well, initially when I started playing WoW, it was their own guild. So it was my viewer friend and a few of their other friends. They were cool guys. Like, they still are to this day. Like, they actually play Final Fantasy XIV. They play on another server, which at some point I need to go visit them and say hi. Since we can do data center travel now. Of course, that won't be possible right now since, you know, Dawntrail's coming out. I mean, I can do it now. I don't have to get in contact with this very last minute. But anyway, the point is that this guild was my viewer friend. I'll call him D. Let's call him D. So D and his friends that they actually knew in real life, they had this guild. So everyone was cool. Everyone was, you know, nice and all that. They helped me out a bit. Everything's cool, right? So, fast forward to like maybe half a year later. At this point, I get level 70 in WoW, because level 70 was a big deal at the time, because it was 60 when the base game came out. But Burning Crusade came out, and you could play as Red Elves? Blood Elves. Here we go. Blood Elves. So you can play as Blood Elves in WoW, right? So I rolled a Blood Elf when I started, and I chose Warlock as my class because I was over the whole healing, the idea of healing, because apparently it's too demanding and you get jerks here and there, bad apples, all that. So I figured, okay, Warlock is good because it's a DPS class now. The idea of handling pets is pretty cool, right? So anyway, fast forward, I get to level 70, things are cool, I'm still with this guild, right? And at one point they do a guild merge with some other guys that had the same vision. So it was me, D, and the other people, these friends that joined this other guild. So everything was cool with them for a while. And when I got to level 70, I actually did run like a few more dungeons to, you know, get some gear. And then they started raiding, and they did one of the big raids during the Burning Crusade era. I have no idea. I used to have a very good memory of WoW, all that content in WoW, but I do not. So, so don't at me. So whatever the big raid was in WoW at the time around 2007, 2008, I did get into one of them, and I did get a couple pieces of gear, and this was, of course, you know, way before Discord became a thing, and and you know, TeamSpeak was a thing, and I'm pretty sure they had like I don't know if they had like a little group or website to meet up at, so I don't know. But anyway, I would ask like, hey, how do I get on these raids? You know, sometimes, and I would get radio silence. So,
oh no,
radio silence. That's not good. And there were a couple other days, like every other day I would ask and I would get radio silence. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm done for the day because I'm just demotivated. But I knew something was off with this guild because one of the guild officers came off as kind of out of touch. Not, well, maybe that's a little too extreme to explain, but it came off as kind of bossy. One of the guild officers came off as kind of bossy. And like I said, they have that vibe even, you know, during just regular chat. But anyway, there was one fateful day, like maybe, I don't know how long at this point it is. Maybe it's a year since I think it was at the year mark at this point where since I had been playing WoW. So D, going back to my viewer friend D, he, apparently was called out because he made a mistake. Again, we're all human, we're all making mistakes, and this is a freaking game, right? My friend made this mistake. Hold on, no. We're gonna go back to Akaishi. Okay, so anyway, I made a mistake. No, D made a mistake, sorry. D made a mistake, and this guild officer, which I will refer to him as E, or no, F. F as in failure. So, F would call out D because they made a mistake, and apparently they made a really big deal about it, and this was in their Ventrilo TeamSpeak server, or whatever at the time, and apparently it was really rough to the point where D was like, hey, you know what, you can't talk to me like that. Like, I made a mistake. Why are you being, you know, so unreasonable or just rude about it? And because he spoke up, all because he spoke up, the guild leader apparently didn't like that either. You know, all the officers were basically filled in on the situation, and everyone that was associated with these guilds, these trends were kicked out of this guild. Yes, they were all kicked out of that guild, all because D spoke up for himself. But I told D that, hey, you know what, I had bad vibes about this guild, especially that person that spoke out of line to you because he made a mistake. I don't miss it. Like I said, I'm sorry that, you know, you were kicked out, but like, you had every right to speak up for yourself. And yeah, see, I had bad, you know, I didn't care for this guild because the whole me asking, hey, how do I get into a radio silence thing, I feel like it was influenced because of this guild. And by the way, I asked one of these friends on how to make that happen because apparently he was like, you know, I guess an affiliated higher up, you know, because we had guild merger and all that. So that's why I was like, hey, like, you seem like a good person of D, so let me ask you, but nothing. But even after that, like, even after we got kicked out of this problematic guild, like, I was actually able to do at least one more raid before I ended up quitting WoW, and then came back briefly for the Wrath of the Lich King, and then I just quit. So I don't miss WoW. So I do not miss WoW, and considering just how many MMORPGs I've played and I've not been satisfied with just the way things have gone, it's just like I'm not missing anything. So I'm really glad to be playing Final Fantasy 14 now, and everything's so much better. And apparently, like, between like Yoshi-P, even like I feel like he's learned from the mistakes that the developers have made from these previous games. Like, okay, so if there's any issues where people have to complain about your play performance, like, you can only do so much. Don't take it out on people or else. It's just ridiculous. So I'm, you know, long story short, if you didn't pay any attention to that, the affiliated guild that I was part of were jerks, and my friend got kicked out because he spoke up for himself. Not cool, yo. Not cool. So that's my story, and I hope that has enlightened everyone tonight as we catch up with what's left of 6.5. And I really hope I don't have to do the dungeons tonight, otherwise I might have to restart my stream. So it's still a little sluggish, and I did the emergency directive of just turning off my stream preview, so that way it won't bog down the system too much at least. Alright. So I don't think we'll have to do any more dungeons, but just in case. But anyway, yeah, we just need to talk to these peeps and try to catch up. So I probably don't, like, if we get past 9:45, that's where we end the stream. So 9:45 is kind of our stopping point, since I unfortunately have work tomorrow, and yeah. Anyway, EORZEA and the Loperits are to be commended for ensuring that the seal held fast. I think this all began with a simple treasure hunt. Guys, I could sleep for a week. And then we have awaited your return with bated breath. That should be apparent not of no occurred in your absence. Okay, and mapping we? Pity there was no need to employ our combat supporters. Still, everyone is safe, and that's all that matters. Okay. Oh, welcome back, everyone. While you were away, a rent in the fabric of reality suddenly appeared. Through it, we could observe you locked in furious battle with Ceramus. By the way, by the time it closed up, we had seen your victory. Well done, by the way, but we still couldn't breathe easy until we knew for certain that you were safe and sound, and here you are, thank heavens. I dare hope Ashaja is safe too. And Zero? In a word, yes. Though we could not return Ashaja to her original form, Future granted her a new vessel used one of his eyes. Her circumstances are unique, but nevertheless gives me hope that there may be a way to save the Foisant. As for Zero, she is certain to remain in her world and do what she can to restore it. Ah, so the light of hope shines again amidst the darkness. Perhaps our research into environments capable of supporting life would be of use in the 13th. Oh, now there's a thought. A day may come when the people of the Source and the 13th work hand in hand. In anticipation of this, we must accumulate even more useful technology. But don't let us detain you with our cavalcade of brilliant ideas. We'll see that the gate is closed and the seal deactivated. So you go home and get some rest. That includes you, EORZEA. As Odos command, pray convey our gratitude to the Watcher for his timely assistance. What seem Future is preparing to depart. Come, let us ascend to the Tower of Babel. Upon arriving in Garlemald, it would be meet to inform Julius of our mission's outcome. Let us seek him out in Turitum, or whatever the place is. Get it fast. Okay. So, Garlemald. Is there a better way to get to Garlemald? It's not bad. Alright. Okay. He's Alpha or the twins. The fact you've come all this way can only mean there's been developments. There have been developments. I'm all ears. Okay. Ah, it's just you. What news of your mission in the void? Alright, let's go.
It's you again. Is everything all right?
Yeah.
So you were able to rescue Adhere. Thank the 12.
Channeling light from the first was rather ingenious. It may fall short of cross-rift travel, but it's still an impressive achievement in my book.
You're too kind. Suffice it to say, though, that I don't intend to rest on these laurels. There's always more to be done.
Zero stayed in the void, did she? Well, if I had known it would come to that, I would have said a proper farewell.
Zero sensor things. Or rather, both of these sound good. Let's see. Yeah, Zero took EORZEA.
Really? I don't remember saying anything profound. Still, I'm glad that she got something out of her time here. As the days roll on, things will change for the both of us. But some things will remain as they are. As far as I'm concerned, Zero will always be a friend and comrade. And I will never forget her.
If she's working tirelessly to restore the 13th, it wouldn't do to be outdone here. When next Zero visits, we must see to it that you have a shiny new Garlemald to show her.
Indeed. And speaking of rebuilding, there's a matter I'd like to discuss with you and Alphino. Word has spread of our dealings with Razat Han, and people are excited by the prospect of standing on our own 2 feet again. Naturally, it won't be straightforward. It never is. But on the whole, I have a good feeling about things.
In other words, it may be time for us to limit our involvement. That Guardians might take the lead. I can see the sense in that.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
I mean, said no, they need your help more than ever. Wait, what? What?
Seeing as things are going well, we want you to take a rest. A proper rest. That's what I wanted to say on everyone's behalf. You've done so much for us already. Toiled beside us in the cold for far longer than anyone could ask. You've earned a reprieve 100 times over. So go on. Step away from here and head wherever you like.
Take a trip to the beach.
For me, I'd choose somewhere warm.
I was thinking of taking a break anyway.
Far be it from us to go against such a heartfelt request. Though I would be lying were I to say matters here wouldn't weigh on our minds.
We could take a leaf out of Zero's book and roam about for a while. Maybe visit nations who share little history with Garlemald. Look for opportunities to foster future relations. We might learn something of recent foreign affairs that has escaped our notice.
As an independent party, we would be well suited to the task. An excellent idea, Alize.
Well, that hardly sounds like a rest at all.
It's back at square one.
It is the best kind of rest. Stimulating and meaningful.
If it's settled, then let's return to Charlian and consider our options. What about the rest of you? Do you have any plans?
We're indebted to Lord Fortuneau and his colleagues for their cooperation. We meet to report on the outcome of our mission.
Then it seems we are all bound for Charlian. Upon arriving, let us seek out Athelise at the rostra and have her notify Father.
I was like, wait, what? Sound like gunfire there. Like, what? This isn't Fortnite. Anyway. Alright, so reunited at last. So let's go there. Oh boy. Hold on one sec. I'm kind of being... I think we'll just do the old-fashioned way. How did we get here? Another gate. Mare Lamatorum. And that. So another gate. And into the okay, hold on. I'm trying to see how to so if we want to save money, we can either let's just teleport there. I was gonna say this is really expensive. I'm sure there's a better way to get there, but since I'm like out of the loop, let's just do this way. This way, we'll get it back. And I hate to think of how much traveling will become Dawntrail, so I'm in 2,000 gills. Ooh, and even inflation's reached fictional games, like, you know, games of fiction. So alright, so we have to go up here. Oh, so it's like, I think I know what happened. So when I launched OBS, I did launch it in admin mode, like I did. Wait, actually, did I even launch it? Yeah, I did. So I launched in admin mode, but also changed it from Discord. Had a Discord profile, and I switched it to YouTube, trying to get the stream set up. But I didn't think to like restart OBS and then relaunch it. So it might be a setting left over that didn't get switched over. So it's like, you know, stuck. So I really hope it doesn't affect anything next time. I'm probably always gonna have to do a test stream before I even go live. But if I do restream though, which I am, by the way, I am thinking of playing on Twitch. Might not be a problem. Father has many demands on his time, but I should hope he can spare us a moment. I haven't been away for so long, it might be nice to stay a while. If only to set father and mother's mind at ease. I've lost count of how many times I've come here, but it's apparently enough that the immigration officials no longer interrogate me. It's all blessings, eh? Without further ado, let us tend to business, and it cannot be overstated how invaluable Lord Fortuno's cooperation was. We must thank him profusely. Alright. Wait, are you the Science of the Seventh Dawn? Or were, rather. I understand you've disbanded. And that is a problem. An audience with Lord Fortuno? You're in luck. The forum is just this moment adjourned, and he is still in sight with the scholar. Please wait here while I inform you of your presence. Apologies to have kept you. I trust you will reject the I hope I pronounced that right. Scholar Chang also attends. My incorrigible children, were you not assisting with Garlemald's reconstruction? Our host most insisted that we take a rest, so here we are. But more importantly, Nakaichi has news that he would share with you. So the threat has passed. These are glad tidings indeed. Harnessing light from the first, a technological triumph that could have ended in catastrophic failure. Oh boy, now what? But let's not dwell on hypotheticals. I'm like, yeah, we already went through that. Don't do it again. We're not doing that whole thing. Thought you learned a lesson, old man. Okay. Like the Ether from the Isle of Ham, you employed the light for peaceful, albeit unanticipated, purposes. Knowledge exists to serve the greater good, as my father was fond of saying. I'm inclined to agree in this instance. It has been established that world-ending crises and the reflections are connected to calamities in the source. As such, the strides you made in understanding the nature of an effecting a change in reflection may one day prove vital for mankind's preservation. The forum will be eager to review our accounts thoroughly, for every drop of water serves to swell the great river of knowledge. We might prevail upon you to prepare a comprehensive report, Yashola, on the subjects of the Void and CrossFit Rift travel both. It would be my pleasure. We will share these tidings with those who aided you. Hoko Dunko not least of all. Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. I should be glad to speak with both of you later. With you both later, rather. Yay. Aw. Right, so that's 6. 6 out of 7 of 6.5. I think the next one will be growing light. I heard correctly, it seems you saved the world yet again. What? This is whatever. Anyway, let's see. I look forward to telling my father of our efforts in Garlemald. He will have sage counsel to offer, I'm sure. You're welcome. Of course, you're welcome at our home. Mother, for one, would be thrilled to have you, but I won't twist your arm if you have other matters to attend to. Although Master Louis Saw left us, he liveth on in his own teachings. 'Tis gratifying to see Master Fortunal too have come to acknowledge the wisdom in them. Yes, finally. To an extent. If I didn't know better, I'd say Father Dearest is warming to us. I have no interest in sipping tea at the family estate again. Though, drinks at the tavern on the other hand. Yeah, I remember that one scene. That was funny. Alright, so... Yashola has to look up a woman satisfied with her work. So yeah, this is the finale of part 1 coming up here. With that, our obligations here are concluded. Oh, Nidhana, what news from Fafnir? Fafnir, rather. They've returned then. Wonderful. Rest assured all is well with us too. Is that so? We would be honored, of course. I shall relay this to the others. A great feast will be held in Russia's hunt to celebrate Ashdaya's homecoming. They have all been invited. I'm afraid my sister and I must decline. We have only just returned home. To leave again so soon would be inconsiderate to our parents. Go, you're adults, go. You're adults by Charlian standards, but still. With regret, I too must excuse myself from attendance. Prior commitment requires that I remain in Charlian for a time because you have nothing else to do. Let not our absence deter you, however. Pray enjoy yourselves to the fullest. I have no plans in particular, so you can count me in. Yay! I may as well visit the Radiant Host while I'm there. How about you, Nakaishi? How about me? Far be it for me to turn down free food, but I do have a delivery to make to the first. Unless that can wait. Of course, a Memoria Crystal. It would be remiss of us not to deliver it promptly to our friends. Also, if they are to transfer light and dark between worlds, they will need command over the Crystal Tower. In which case, I shall give you my spirit vessel to take again. When you arrive in the Crystarium, the sentry at the tower should be able to round up everyone for you. Once you have seen to matters there, come and join us in Megaduda. Give everyone our guards, you hear? Alright. So yeah, let's go see Reen. So I think if we wrap up this finale, we might call it for a night, even though this has been a short stream. That was the intention, because I wanted to at least do at least a couple for y'all before too late. Like too late as in, you know, I won't be able to play after Tuesday. So the Dawson Gate, and I bet it's like a million gil to get there. Oh, that's it? Okay. 408 gil. Let's use that. Alright, so we just need to see what Ria's up to. Hopefully it's nothing bad. But considering the next expansion is going to start on a good note, there better not be anything underlying that was like, oh, you thought wrong, bitch. Okay. 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 Welcome back, sir. Mistress Reen is still in Ocular. Will you be joining her? And I'm like, that's interesting. Very good. If you would care to head inside, I shall send for Captain Lena and Bepilote at once. I don't know what that's all about, but okay. Some players are basically giving that dude attention. A lot of attention.
Ah, yes. The king has already shared what they glimpsed in the source. The day is won, and the danger past. Hearing the tidings lifted a great weight from my shoulders. Never before had I taken on such a monumental request.
Small though it was, we are glad to have played a role in saving the Exarch's home. And yours. Furthermore, the endeavor served to reaffirm the bond between the peoples of Norvrant. Nurturing this bond, we will strive to be an example for the world Zero aspires to restore.
Is that a Memoria crystal? I can feel it. The tremendous darkness within. Using darkness from the void to restore balance to this world. If such a thing could be done. Well, well. Though night has returned to our world, darkness cannot arise of its own accord, much less in abundance. But if it could be brought here in like manner to how we channeled light to the void, it may well be possible to restore the empty in its entirety.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Is that happening now, or is that gonna take the second half of Dawntrail before the version 8?
Do you still have that spirit vessel with you? If so, I beg you loan it to me for a time. I would use it to investigate a way to have the tower receive rather than send energy. Thank you. While I make no promises at this stage, I shall rigorously explore the possibility.
I too need to explore new possibilities for my powers. My recent experience at Nabatha Reng has taught me that. To that end, I will set aside botany for a time and focus instead on myself. Knowing Zero is out there, doing her utmost to restore her own world, it inspires me to redouble my efforts.
There you are.
Gaia! Oh my gosh.
I waited and waited, but you never came.
It's been years.
What have you been doing here?
And she actually has a voice. I don't think she had a voice before, unless in just cutscenes.
Oh.
Yo.
Do I know you?
Don't tell me you've lost your memory again, or you promised to go for coffee biscuits, remember? That sounds appropriate.
I never agreed to anything of the sort. Besides, coffee biscuits are old news. I'd rather try something else.
What? I thought you liked them too. Well, no matter. The second serving has something.
Yeah,
for
coffee
every
biscuits
taste.
are so 2018. Whenever Shadowbringers came out.
Enough about that. What were you talking about? Harnessing darkness from the void. Now there's an idea.
Of course, if you're dealing with darkness, green alone won't cut it. Next time, call on me as well, all right?
Yeah, so I know Gaia had a speaking role brief, like throughout that whole Eden raid, it was just all dialogue, but I think in the during like the actual raids, she had some speaking lines, but not in a proper cutscene like that one, so that's pretty cool. Comes to speak with Refrain, have you? Well, don't keep her too long. Look, I was planning a trip to Ilmig, but knowing how devious and faithful can be, I asked her to join me. I also wouldn't mind visiting Amarat someday. No, you don't. It's on my mind of late, and it will be interesting to see where those two live in the time of the Asians, if only once. Those two? What? If I had Gaia's help, I wonder if I could take in darkness the same way Zero took in light. For so long, I always loved to trust others, fearful of my research being misused again. That it may serve noble ends comes as a relief. I shall spare no effort to restore balance between light and dark. Right. It was a mighty struggle, but I had faith that you would be victorious in the end. And I doubt not that the people of Northrend will cheer when they learn that the Warrior of Darkness managed to save us home. I know you are a busy man, so don't let us keep you. Rest assured that we will continue to work with the gun. Alright, so... now it's time to party! Yes! Let's go. So Raza's Han. Let's celebrate. Okay. Alright, let's go. Are we gonna see Sailor, right? Internet or whatever. Very good data. Let's go. Okay. Oh, it's one of these people again. Hold on. That's right. I turned their names off. Master Epion, you honor us with your presence. Though I am but a humble servant, I offer you my heartfelt thanks for rescuing the Satrap's beloved sister. But without further ado, the great feast to celebrate this joyous occasion is about to begin. If any of you is Murray's Mayheim, I hope I pronounced that good. You are a guest of honor. Alright. Alright, let's enjoy the feast.
It cannot be. Oh, Vashan, my darling little brother. To think that I will never see you again.
The way you carry on, anyone would think he was actually your brother.
Say.
Save your tears now. His Excellency still has one of his eyes. And he has made it clear he intends to continue using his vessel. You'll see Varshan again. Never fear.
Truly? But will it be the little one?
Personally, I prefer the adult vessel. It cuts a gallant figure and has superior functionality besides.
What?
I don't care about such things.
Can you change the tune that fast? What the heck?
My little brother is little and adorable.
Sisters, give me strength. It is a fine thing being so loved.
They're really all worried about first round.
Had enough of the revelry, have you? So, what's next for our hero? No need to decide just yet. You'll recall our escapades in the void began with a treasure map I paid entirely too much gil for.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You can't force an adventure. It'll happen when it happens, and you'll know when the time is right. Till then, it's good to lend an ear to others and their tales. And speaking of others...
Discussing each other's plans, are we? Alas, I have nothing exciting to share. I foresee an extended confinement in my Sharlayan chambers, compiling my theories on cross-rift travel. My research may be classified, prohibited by the powers that be. But so long as a bond exists between people, ever shall our worlds be connected. As it stands, a means to travel to the first is within reach, and I would be satisfied even should my research not exist in an official capacity. And what of you, Estinian? Have you any plans?
Disappear, I guess. Yeah, count me out. But it's just like them.
He never was one to stay put for long, though I've no doubt he will make himself known when needed.
Okay, so what else is there still left to follow up on? It was a lively feast, was it not? And it impressed upon me once again how dear Fitra was, or rather is, to his people. Well, as much as I should like to linger this past time I took my leave, if you mean to depart as well, I suggest you call on Fitra before setting out. And before I forget, thank you for everything we learned and for everything we accomplished. I couldn't be more grateful. Until next time, take care. Feels weird saying bye to Y'shtola on good terms, but at least it's on good terms and not the whole thing that happened at close to the end of the game. So anyway, so yes, we need to see Fitra. And I guess we can just take the ether. Right. Get there. And that will wrap up Growing Light. And then after this, we would have 3 more, I think 3 more quests left. But let's check this out first before we figure out what's next. Okay. Interest friend, I think thee. Ashaya regards you with keen interest. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Okay, I was gonna say. By the way, apparently, with the next patch, they're gonna make it to where you can, if you're near an NPC, a quest NPC, you can basically make it where it dims the player characters around the NPC, so that way you'd be able to click on it easily. I'm like, yes, that is a good idea. Alright, so anyway, Nakaija, I hope you enjoy the festivities. To be able to celebrate Ashaya's return with everyone was moving beyond words. Lest you wonder, I've chosen to use this vessel for now, the better to escort my sister about Rezaton. This leaves my true form without an eye, but I do not anticipate having need of it in the immediate future. Long have I dreamed of showing Ashaya my beautiful city, a glittering jewel born of unity, and I shall relish every moment of it. Now then, I believe both Vistola and Nestinia have embarked on their respective journeys, but have you yourself elsewhere rather? If not, you're welcome to remain here as long as you like. Should aught of important rise, we will inform you. Until such a day arrives, I bid you take your ease. Alright, so... Alright. Now what's next? Meanwhile, an old Charlian.
Everything appears to be in order. Oh, finished at last. So time-consuming. How nice would it be to have a mammoth to handle such tasks? Now then, let's have a look at you. Quite old, this letter. We'll need to store it carefully. Addressed to grandfather, and come all the way from Tuliolal, from a Gulu someone. Oh, the ink's too faded. Hardly anything is legible. Come on, give me something. A commission to investigate the Golden City in Tural. How odd. No one ever mentioned such a commission, nor have I seen any records. Something else in here. What an unusual earring. How does it relate to the petition, I wonder? Oh, did you go there, grandfather? To the Golden City in Tural?
Okay. Hey, it's Ehrenfeld.
Back again already, after making a show of leaving. this is it, Charlene. Quite a far cry from Tuliolo, yes? Come, let's go and find your candidate, our adventurer friend.
Okay. Others to follow. Yay. I guess that means I complete the growing light line of quests, I guess. Yes. Okay. Do I get a title? I guess that's the title, Growing Light. But anyway, it's been a minute since I looked at that. Okay. So I was reading some stuff. Anyway, talk to Farshawn again. So let's get the other. Do we want to start the next quest now? Get a preview what's to come. That would be less time come tomorrow finishing it up. Anyway, when one door closes, Farshawn has a message from Charlene. And Nakaichi, one of my clerks was just here with a message for you. The students at Baldeshian request your presence in Charlene at your earliest convenience. And as I am to our friends, I had hoped that I too might be of service, but it is you alone that they require. If you've no pressing business, pray make your way to the Baldeshian Annex at once. Ochiko awaits your arrival. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Ashtaia the city. From notable landmarks to the people's lives, there is still much and more to see. Farewell for now, my friend. I look forward to the day we set forth for another adventure together. I can't wait to see if once Ashtaia gets to her full form. That'd be cool. But anyway, let's park our way to that price. Seriously. Actually, do I have a teleport? No, it's Camp Dragon Head. There has to be an easier way. Let me... Actually, we're just gonna go home. I'm just gonna go home. I think that's what we need to do. I'm just gonna go home. We'll go to Charlene or whatever later. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. We've made great progress tonight, y'all. So, I'm just gonna hop into my house for a minute and then, bid y'all adieu. I know that was a short stream, but that was the goal, was at least try to finish the first half because we did the first 7. So 7 quests in 6.5, and now there's going to be 3 in 6.55. So we're now in the 6.55 line of quests. So our next stream will be tomorrow. Let's move over here to our post-game screen. So yeah, we will stream possibly 5:30, 6:30. I'll decide on it tomorrow. I will hold on one sec. What the heck's going on? What is going on here? Sorry, I was messing up on my scenes apparently. But yeah. So yeah, next stream will be tomorrow. Time possibly 6:30, but of course the Discord is one way to find out more about what goes on for Centaku Media. And we do have a blog, we do have Discord, and we do have our socials. So be sure to check out the socials page. If you show your support in the community of Centaku Media, you will get a free sub on Twitch. And by the way, with that said, if you want to follow us on Twitch, this is a link for that. But this will be the last month I will give out free subs on Twitch for the featured member Spotlight. However, if you're active on Twitch, I will give free sub for the top chatter every other month. And I do owe subs for March and April, and I will be awarding a free sub to the top chatter of May and June. So all you gotta do is be active in Twitch chat and you will be in running to get it. But since I'm spreading my streams to Twitch, well, to YouTube rather, I will be trying to mix it up that way. at some point, maybe by the end of the year or early next year, I'll figure out a compromise when I bring back the featured member spotlight. So instead of a free Twitch sub, I will give out something else and equal value. Speaking of which, the Twitch tier 1 rate goes up on July 11th, so right now it's $4.99 and it will go up to $5.99, so definitely take advantage of that. You have until Thursday when I hand out the free subs to the 2 top chatters and the featured member of the second quarter of 2024. So but yeah, be sure to check out all those links, and don't forget to check out our VOD channel as well, where you'll see this stream this coming Wednesday, and especially all of the streams you missed this past week on YouTube. They'll be live there this coming Wednesday, starting at 7 o'clock from the first stream to this stream, which should be about 8:15 possibly, every 15 minutes basically, but not at once. But yeah, but I do have a playlist that you can see in the description here of all the VODs of the EORZEA journal so far, so you can catch up. And just be warned that the first couple of streams had technical difficulties, so yeah, just putting that out there as well. But anyway, by the way, I didn't stream on Twitch last night because I told y'all I had a friend visiting in town, so we got done at a decent time, but I decided to take a break, night off, so there was no Yakuza stream, so I apologize for that. So you didn't miss anything, in case you were wondering, but I will be streaming Yakuza again on Tuesday. So tomorrow, Final Fantasy XIV around 6:30 here on YouTube, and then Yakuza at 9:30 Tuesday night. And then the rest of the week, again, you'll find out on Discord, but I'll tell y'all tomorrow when I see y'all here. But don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for when the next stream drops, and also for new uploads on both this channel and the VOD channel. But I'll see you all next time, and have a good rest of what's left of the weekend tonight. This is Nakaichi signing out with Centaku Media. Bye bye. Oh wait, I almost hit the wrong button, which is out of date. But yeah, this should be the right button. Alright, see y'all.